Today we will be working on the Dell 3100. Remove bottom cover. First, let's start by taking the bottom screws out so we can take the bottom cover off. We're going to take our spudger and pry up the bottom cover, remove it, and set it aside. Battery disconnect. We're going to disconnect the battery so that nothing gets damaged during the repair. Replace bottom cover. To avoid damaging our internals, we're just going to replace the bottom cover and snap it back in. You don't have to tighten the screws because you'll have to reconnect the battery once you're finished with this repair. Let's flip it up and spin it around. Remove screw covers. Using tweezers, remove these 4 screw covers. Remove screws. Remove bezel. Now we're going to pry the bezel off. Around the bottom is where you're going to have the most adhesive, so it is best to start in the corner and work your way about halfway down and start popping the tabs. Then work your way around the top, repeating this process. Try not to pull too hard on the bezel. You do not want to damage it. Once the bezel is free from the top cover clips, return to your starting point. Gently maneuver the spudger in between the screen and the bezel and very carefully begin to separate them. Work your way around both sides and the top. And when we get to the bottom, take the flat part of the spudger and gently swipe across. Try to keep it as flat as possible to avoid damaging the screen. You can move it back and forth. Sometimes that helps with the adhesive. Finish removing the bezel by detaching it from the top cover at the hinges as shown. And the bezel should pop straight up. Remove bezel screws. Take these 4 screws out. Using a spudger, lift the LCD straight up and over. You can set it face down on your keyboard. LCD removal. When you remove this sticker, gently maneuver your spudger under it and peel it up. Try not to pull too hard or fast. Remove the blue adhesive to reveal the connector. Lift up on the small hinge and pull it straight out. Now remove the LCD. LCD installation. Take your replacement LCD and lay it face down on your keyboard. Peel the tape back. Pull the hinge back. Now push the connector straight in and lock the hinge in place. Secure the connection by taping it down. Place the LCD into the top cover and line it up with the corresponding screw holes. Replace screws. Replace bezel. Then we'll take our bezel and line it up. If you angle it a little bit over the hinge covers and start there, the rest of the bezel will then easily snap into place. Work your way around the perimeter until the bezel is flat and secure. Replace bezel screws. Now replace the 4 bezel screws located in the 4 corners of the top cover. Replace screw covers with a pair of tweezers. Replace the screw covers. Remove the bottom cover. Battery reconnect. Take the battery cable, push it straight back into the input, and push the excess wire back into the small support clip. Reinstall bottom cover. Put the bottom cover on. Just snap it into place and tighten the screws. Verify repair. To verify the unit was repaired successfully, we'll plug it in, open it up, hit the power button. And if it turns on, the repair was successful.